Hello everyone, this is Dimitar from the RedmineUP support here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install one of our favorites plugin among our clients. This is the favorite projects plugin. Okay, so it is going to happen on Redmine 7.0 stable. That is currently the very latest Redmine by now. It was released 1 month ago and currently we are in the middle of 2026. And this is going to happen on Linux Ubuntu 26.04. It is also the very latest Ubuntu Linux. So 04 here means that it was released April this year, and it is an LTC version of Ubuntu that is long-term support. So it is going to be active a lot of years ahead. Okay, so the very first thing that we need to proceed further before we start to proceed further is to just download our zip file of the favorite projects plugin. And now we need to open our terminal of Linux and then change the directory to my downloads folder where the file is located. And if I list it, I see that it is there. I just confirm it. Okay, so now I need to copy this file into the Redmine plugins folder. It happens via the command sudo copy Redmine favorite project zip file and then directory of Redmine plugins. Please make a note that my Redmine is installed here into this path, but in your case, most likely and most probably, it is a different path and different directory. So please double check this before you start anything. Good. So I execute the command and now go to Redmine to check if everything is fine. So if I list the files there and folders, I see the zip file is successfully installed. Sorry about that. Successfully pasted there, successfully existing. Okay, so if you wish, you could also go in the files system and also check this thing. So we just copy paste the path, click on enter, and we are now in the Redmine plugins folder and see that the favorite project zip file is there. Okay, so everything is fine for now. Good, so we need to unzip it now. It is happening via the command sudo unzip. Okay, and yeah, this rose here means that it is successfully unzipped. So if I list, we see that this is the folder of favorite projects and it was unzipped right now. And if we go to the files system again, we see that here is the plugin. Okay, so the folder is here. Okay, so currently we no longer need this zip file because it has done its job. It is successfully unzipped, so we just remove it via the command sudo remove and the name of the file. Okay, so if I list, I see that this zip file is no longer existing. So if I check here, we see that indeed it has vanished. Good. So now we need to go one step back in the directory, and this is very important. Please keep this in mind. The next two commands are going to be executed in the Redmine core folder and not in the plugins folder. This is a very common mistake alongside our clients and Redmine users. Good. So the first command is about installing the needed gems. Okay, and the second one, we see that it is successful, and the second one is about migrating the database tables. So it is sudo bundle exec rake Redmine plugins and name, that is Redmine favorite projects. By the way, this name is actually the name of the folder itself, so this is it. Also, I recommend you to just copy paste every command from our article just to evade the risk of making some mistake. But of course, if you wish, you could do as I do. So you could just type them letter by letter, and yeah, it will also work for you. So please don't worry about that. Okay, and the very last parameter is the Rails and production. So this means that the Redmine server is going to be a production. Good. So we click enter and wait to see that the tables are successfully migrated. If you see this on your screen and terminal, then everything is fine and good. Everything is migrated. Okay, so actually there is one more last thing that we need to do, and this is just restart our Redmine. It depends on your specific case. For example, if you're using a virtual machine of Bitnami Redmine, you need to just switch it off and then switch it on. Also, you could do some other method for restarting. But in my case, I just run my Redmine into a terminal. I mean, a Linux terminal. So yeah, if I just close this terminal where my Redmine is running, then you will see that the Redmine itself is no longer up. It is now down. So if I would like to start it again, I need to open the terminal again, go to the directory of Redmine, and start it again in this way. So yeah, this is just my way of using Redmine. So this is my way of restarting it now in my particular case. Good. So when I go and return back, if I refresh now, I see that we have the favorite projects successfully installed on Redmine 7. This is great. So I can now go to administration, then plugins, then favorite projects, and do some configurations on it and so on. So yeah, there are a lot of articles and videos on our site that are describing how to use the favorite projects, how to configure it, and so on. And yeah, if you need some help and have some questions or problems about this or about the installation, please feel free to contact us at support@redmineup.com. I would like to thank you very much for the patience of this video, and yeah, if you wish, of course, you could subscribe to our YouTube channel, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.